To the U.S., where another election season milestone is just days away, the Democratic National Convention will bring thousands of delegates and observers to Chicago on Monday. It's been a busy few weeks for the party, with President Joe Biden dropping out of the race and a scramble to nominate VP Kamala Harris to take his place. And Brian Abel is live at the White House with a preview. So, Brian, what are we expecting in Chicago next week?
Well, Cynthia, this is a big moment for Democrats and a pivotal moment for the election, as in prime time, President Joe Biden passes the torch on to the nominee, Vice President Kamala Harris. Now, the DNC says roughly 50,000 people are expected to attend. So security, as you can imagine, is tight, especially because protests have already begun over the Israel-Hamas war and after that assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump just days before the Republican convention. Now, Democrats, they are hoping this week that they can build on the momentum that they believe that they have, and they will be using the biggest names in the party to help them do it, starting with President Biden himself on night one. Also on Monday is the first female presidential nominee for a major party. We're talking about Hillary Clinton. She is set to speak. Then former President Barack Obama. He will be the keynote speaker for night two. Let's go to Wednesday. Former President Bill Clinton and Harris's running mate, Governor Tim Walz. Then closing out the convention will be the nominee herself, Vice President Kamala Harris.
And Brian, we're hearing that the Harris campaign has a busy weekend planned. What's in store?
Today, she began already unveiling more details of her economic agenda in a North Carolina speech, including a $6,000 tax credit. The first year for families with newborns, that would be a revival of a COVID-era policy, and up to $25,000 in down payment support for first-time homeowners who are also first-generation homeowners, meaning that their parents do not own a home. She then will go on a bus tour through Pennsylvania on her way to the convention in Chicago.
And with both conventions for each party soon to be in the rear view, what's next?
Next will be more debates. Both Harris as well as former President Trump, they have agreed to at least one debate next month. Then there's negotiations that are still ongoing for possibly two more. And then the running mates, J.D. Vance, Senator Vance, as well as Governor Walz, they have agreed to a debate, and that is set for October. Cynthia?
Okay, Brian Abel, thank you so very much for joining us from Washington.